Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylin and today I wanted to do a video about how being grateful and practicing gratitude can help you to save money, because I think it really helps me out with my own frugal mindset. And I was just thinking about it while I was walking this morning, and I just started to do that thing that I like to do where I kind of list all of the little things that I'm grateful for in life. And I just think that it gives you this kind of feeling inside of goodness, and it just makes you, it's like the more you notice the things that are good in your life, the more good seems to appear, in my experience anyway. And I was kind of inspired too because I've already read the book The Secret. I don't know if anyone here has read it, and there is one that is about money and how being appreciative of what you already have and changing your mindset towards money can kind of bring abundance into your life. And I do believe that, because I think whenever we kind of fall into the trap of getting fearful and negative and sort of stuck in these self-destructive thinking patterns, it really doesn't help our finances. And those are the times that I personally feel that my money just kind of seems to drain away to nothing. But whenever I focus on the good in life and I feel really grateful for what I have already, then I just feel like it grows. I've written down some of the ones that I thought of earlier, and just to give you an idea of how I do this and to sort of inspire you in your own list if you feel like doing this practice. So the things that I am grateful for today are coffee, because without coffee I don't know how I would get out the door in the morning, and I just love the taste of it. And I'm really grateful that we have a coffee maker and the ability to make our own really good coffee at home. And I just buy the budget coffee, the store brand one, but I think that it tastes like it's expensive. I am grateful to have the ability to cook, because I can make us cozy meals, especially for this time of year, that kind of warm you up and they're filled with nutrients, and I enjoy the process of cooking, so I know I'm really lucky to feel that way about it. I'm really grateful for the cool, refreshing air whenever I go for a walk. There's something special about this time of year and the air. I just find that when it gets colder and it's kind of icy outside, or just when the temperatures drop, the air kind of hits your lungs in a way that is so much more refreshing than in the summertime, and it just feels like it kind of renews you. And I find that if you go out for a brisk winter walk, you always feel refreshed after it. I also put that I was grateful for the company of my dog, because when my kids are in school, he's always hanging around, and he's funny and he's really good company. And he's lying with his tongue out beside me now, having a sleep. I also put chats with strangers, and I especially find since getting a dog, this happens more and more. You just get talking to people when you're out walking and they introduce their dog to yours, and I just like the unexpected conversations that you have and the positivity that can come from it. A week or two ago, I bumped into a lady on the Greenway, and she was walking by herself, but she said she had a dog, but she came out for a second walk every day to give nuts to the squirrels, and she was telling us about some baby ones to look out for. And it was just really kind of touching that she went to that effort to help feed them, and it made me want to do it. So it kind of gave me the idea to, because we have a lot of monkey nuts left in the house that nobody has eaten, so I might do that soon. And it's just inspiration kind of strikes in strange places, where you wouldn't have expected it. But I just like those little kind of unrehearsed conversations that you couldn't have predicted you'd have. I put our Christmas tree, and our Christmas tree is pretty old now, and it was a budget Christmas tree basically when we got it. It's quite thin, and it doesn't have a lot of volume basically. I used to joke that it looks like a toilet brush, but I find that if I take the time to kind of fan out the branches and decorate it well, that doesn't matter, and it looks really pretty. And I love sitting beside it at night watching the twinkly lights. So yeah, that I'm grateful for it because, and it's easy to put up, it doesn't cause us any stress, we don't have to drag it home, we don't have to figure out how to dispose of it after Christmas. It's just like, you can do it. Like, I could put it up in my sleep by now because I'm just so used to it. I would put that I'm grateful for the pretty colours in the sky, and just being able to watch the sunrise and stuff. It really kind of brightens up in the morning whenever we have to set off early, because I'm definitely not a morning person, but if we see a really beautiful sky, it definitely kind of changes my mood. I'm grateful to have like a peaceful home, because there's been times in my life when I really haven't, so it really means a lot to me now, having a peaceful home where, like, obviously we have like our usual family fallouts and things and moments of like having to rein the kids in and stuff, because that's just part of life and it's normal, but I don't feel like I'm living in a stressful atmosphere, and I feel like everything is very calm, and that means like a huge amount to me because I've lived in like chaos before and turmoil, so it's really valuable and it's something you can't buy. I also put the yellow leaves on the trees, because now that the trees are getting kind of bare, you notice the leaves that are left on them even more, and I noticed these really kind of vibrant yellow leaves, the last few remaining ones on a tree earlier, and the birds singing as well. And I actually need to get more bird food because I miss seeing them in our garden every day. And I put food in the fridge because there's so many people that don't have that, and we're really lucky that we do. And I also think we're really lucky that we have heating and we have like the ability to make our house cozy. And the other day I was really happy because I sold an art print on my Etsy shop, and I hadn't done that in a while, and I don't know if it was a subscriber or if it was just random, but it just kind of brightened up my day and made me feel like happy. So I'm grateful that that happened. It was like a little kind of confidence boost, even though it was such a kind of small thing. And I just think that if you take the time like this to sit and note down all of the smallest things you can think of to be happy about, like the list grows and grows, because I started with like one or two things and it got really long, and I just think it makes you focus on what is really important to you. And it stops you seeking for something outside of yourself to make you happy. It makes you realize you've got what you need, and it makes, I think if you're in that kind of grateful mindset, you're less likely to go out and spend uncontrollably because you feel like you already have everything that you need. And I also think if you feel really grateful for things, quite often like things come to you in unexpected ways, and those are the times in life when I feel like lots of like free things have come my way that have been real gifts to us. And I just think that gratitude in general, it's so much better than letting yourself fall into a kind of fearful mindset about money. And sometimes you have to practice it even when you don't feel it, because there have been times when I've felt very negative and I've had to keep kind of repeating the positives, and it's almost like you're brainwashing yourself into thinking that everything is going really well if you maybe don't feel that way. But I do think that everything around you kind of begins to mirror your thoughts, and I just find it really helpful in sticking to a budget. And it's also just like a kind of time consuming and mindful practice that you have to sit down and make a list, and that is time spent doing something valuable rather than maybe being out shopping and spending money. And I just think as well, the more time that you spend doing creative activities and things that using the resources you already have at home, the less time you are online scrolling and then coming across things you're tempted to buy, or out and about killing time in the world and kind of like just dandering into a shop because you feel like it that moment, and then making impulse buys that you'll later regret. So yeah, I hope this helps somebody, and let me know if you make a list of things you're grateful for, and feel free to share any ideas below. And thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.